Okay. Woo. Hello.
Hello.
We are here at World of Beer in Tempe, Arizona.
Yes, we are.
And this is quiet. this is the Goop. We didn't film last week.
No, we did not.
Because I was working and he was working. Two completely separate things, though. First, I was working in Tucson for an AWOL Nation concert, and then I was in Flagstaff doing Tequila Sunrise, which, if you haven't been, looks something like this. But he was shooting a movie. Trent, what was that movie about?
The movie is called The Man from the Sky. It's a movie I wrote. I'm directing in it, and I also might have a slight appearance in the film if you watch closely.
I don't. No, I don't.
Not yet. We still have filming to do, but
do we?
Yeah, look for that to be hitting your interwebs.
So today we have
the 400-pound monkey by the Left Hand Brewing Company.
It is an India Pale Ale. It clocks in at 12 ounces.
Where are you from?
My bad, English style India Pale Ale. You know what? I'm just gonna write here what this is the alcohol content.
And this is where you are from.
And this is, put your hand there. This is where you're from. So, let's get at it.
400-pound monkey.
By Left Hand. Let's get it. That's good.
Yeah, it's a mild IPA. I get more of a focused, like, smoky earth flavor. Whereas, like, a lot of IPAs, you get, like, you know, it's like all in your mouth.
Right.
This it's very, like, focused. It's centralized.
It's all front palate.
Yes.
There's not much back palate to it as such.
It is an IPA, but the color difference.
It's light, yeah. And here's the other thing. It is an English IPA, and if we know anything about the English, their beer is bland.
I love the English, but your beer, you drink it hot. Why would
That's
you do
true.
that?
Have you ever had, like,
I was just
it's
England
not
over
hot, but
I went to England over the summer. I was like, can I get a Coke? It was like warm as shit. They're like, why would you want ice? That doesn't make. Or I
That's
mean,
French.
Why would you want ice? That would make no sense.
So, we were doing Tequila Sunrise, which for those of you who don't know, is basically 6 a.m. to about noon. People are just absolutely going off in the bars, just drinking and partying for NAU's homecoming. So I was working with the giant truck that pops up into a DJ stand. We were about to pack up, and there's this one cup, like an NAU cup, sitting on one of the tires. But I stops the people who are dancing and goes, whose cup is this? This girl walks over and she goes, that is mine. You can't have it. And I was like, no, I was just making sure we didn't drive away and crush it, you know. She goes, thank you. And I was like, okay, yeah. They were handing them out like they were everywhere. And she goes, thank you. You know what? Chivalry is not dead. I was hoping that
Chivalry is not dead because you did not drive over my
plastic cup, her NAU cup.
Mommy, why do you only buy Red Bull? Well, one day back at Tequila Sunrise, son, after my freshman year, and I just discovered Radiohead, having a conversation with a friend of mine who is a girl, and it's always the girls who bring up the fact that chivalry is dead. You know, at no point were we talking about chivalry. It just kind of came up. She just kind of blurted. Oh my God, chivalry's so dead. I took a little offense to that. Have I done anything chivalrous for this person? No.
But you haven't been an asshole.
But I hadn't. And I exclusively remember this point. And it was recently. It didn't happen to me, but I witnessed it. And I can prove that chivalry is not dead. I was walking on campus here at ASU, and I see a couple holding hands walking. Mm-hmm. And you're like, all right, this is how chivalry was not dead. The man was at least 6'5".
Right.
The girl was maybe 5 foot nothing. They had been walking a long distance, and they walked out of my peripheral vision. They like went around the curvature of the earth. Holding hands while this man was like this, and she was just going on talking about her day. And he's like, well, you know, you shouldn't put up with that kind of stuff, you you've worked your ass off. And I'm like this guy's at risk for spine injuries,
spina bifida.
But yeah, and this spine question mark that you're making your spine out of matters. And the fact that he was putting up with it just to hold her hand and to feel connection, I knew right then and there Chivalry's not dead. It's evolved into something that
It's
fits
subtle.
the time. It's a subtle chivalry.
I think chivalry has changed. You're right, because I will open doors for people, girls, whatever. You know, I'll pull out the chair. You know, I'll depending on the situation, buy you dinner, whatever. However, I will make fun of you voraciously if you're stupid.
I'm smart. I'm going to reap the benefits, and the benefit is making fun of your dumb ass.
Yeah. Another thing that happened over break was right after Tequila Sunrise, we had to wake up at 8 a.m. after we had been partying from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m., so 20 hours-ish, if I can do quick math, and drive all the way back to Scottsdale to do this event over at El Jefe.
Not a fun drive.
No, it's long. And there was traffic, and I'm going to post a picture here of why there's traffic.
Well, that's
intense.
a good reason to have traffic.
So me and my buddy are sitting there kind of relaxing, eating a slice of pizza, and we hear the pitter-patter of drunk feet. And I look over, and there's this woman just like, I want to, you know what? And she sees us. My buddy Steve-O goes, oh no. And she walks over and goes, you know what, whatever, I'm even going to do this. And she leans over the railing, grabs my pizza, and just starts munching on it. Steve-O starts dying. He thinks this is the funniest thing on the planet. And while he's laughing, I just go, you want some ranch? So chivalry is not dead.
Is not dead. Do women think I'm a chivalrous guy? Yeah. Ask my mom
do.
and my grandma. They say I'm the most handsomest and nicest man in the world.
I'll have you know.
And they wouldn't say that if it wasn't true.
They wouldn't.
Moving on to
The
topical topics.
The last presidential debate was tonight. The Pirate Bay's in the cloud. For those of you who don't know, the Pirate Bay is where you go to download all the shit that you want for free. So they're unrateable. So download away, children. Download movies like Cloud Atlas, which comes out on Friday. Did you know the Wachowski siblings, now that Larry is now Lana, they want to be known as the Wachowski Starship.
I heard that. We want to be known as the Wachowski Starship. Well, that's too many syllables.
So you're going to be the Wachowskis. I've written a list like I used to. There's just so many good things that have come out. My sister went and saw Argo and said it was fucking amazing. Ben Affleck's new film,
Yes.
Taken 2, The Takening,
Take harder.
apparently sucked. 7 Psychopaths, that just came out, and I want to see it.
I love Sam Rockwell. I don't know how many times I've watched Galaxy Quest.
Great
Just-
film.
Just for Sam Rockwell.
And Tim Allen. You never fuck with Tim Allen. Johnny Depp, back me up.
I want you to know this. I want you to carry this with you for the rest of your days. No one makes fun of Tim Allen on my watch and gets away with it.
But yeah, so like I was saying earlier, Cloud Atlas comes out on Friday.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is in it.
I'm gonna go see it just because I love Tom Hanks.
We all love Tom Hanks.
If you don't love Tom Hanks,
The day Tom Hanks is on this podcast
get the fuck out.
is the day. I don't know. We might have to stop doing it.
Yeah. Tom
Tom Hanks will be the last episode of this podcast.
Tom Hanks will be the last guest ever on the
ever.
Goop.
Yeah.
And I will go out and adopt a child
And name him Tom Hanks Wilson.
and name him Tom Hanks Wilson. TH Dub. Better be a Reddit campaign to get Tom Hanks on this podcast.
I'll post it. I'm gonna. How do you feel about Stephen Colbert?
I love Stephen Colbert.
He's gonna be in The Hobbit.
What?
He's not gonna be in the first one, so calm your britches. But he's gonna be in the second one. Iron Man 3 trailer came out.
You know, even though that Iron Man 3 does not have director Jon Favreau, it does have director Shane Black, who did one of my favorite movies of all time, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And
With Robert Downey Jr.
With Robert Downey Jr.
So they know each other.
They know each other extremely well.
This is the part where some people are going to check out. But there are 2 games that I am stoked as shit for.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Yes. It just looks fantastic. Like it's I can't. I'm so there. I saw there's one billboard popped up in New York, and it's just a big yellow square, and the Assassin's Creed logo is pelted in arrows. Today I was going through and just being like, wow, there's so many good things out these days.
Now let's talk about man stuff.
San Francisco's going to win.
I don't think that will happen.
Yes, it will.
I don't think it will.
Trent? San Francisco's got it.
I don't think they do. I'm sorry. Should be an interesting matchup. Justin Verlander, one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball, on a team with Prince Fielder and Miguel Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera, who is the best batter in all of baseball. If you disagree with me, then you are an idiot.
Oh, yeah, foosball.
I'm excited. This Saturday, big game this week.
Huge game.
University of Oklahoma Sooners versus the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It's the first time these two schools have played against each other since, like, 1999. ESPN College Game Day is going to be there.
Yeah.
It's the primetime ABC game. My boys in the Crimson and Cream going against Notre Dame. Check out that game. You will not be disappointed. And also another game coming this week will be Florida-Georgia, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
Bigger than Tequila Sunrise.
Florida, undefeated, number 2 ranked team, will be playing against the Georgia Bulldogs, who will be looking to bounce back in that SEC title race. That's going to be a good game. And hockey
still isn't here.
Yeah, still nothing.
So yeah, no Winter Classic. Really wish any team from my hometown, besides the Giants now, was pleasure-charged lubricant. But to finish up, what do you give it?
I gave it a 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was going to give it like a 3.25. It is good. Like, I would continue to drink it, but it's not like...
Yeah.
It's a simple beer with a slightly complex flavor, only in the sense that it's not like Coors Light.
It's a simple kind of beer.
So that's about
I can't believe I did that on camera.
That was good. You hit a note, man.
I hit a note.
And to play us out, Vanilla Ice. You're going to be Trent Wilson for Halloween?
I was thinking about it.